Do you know where Nero, the infamous Roman emperor, was born? Imagine a small town in ancient Italy, barely noticeable on today's maps. This is where our story begins. It's December 15th, the year 37 CE. A baby boy named Lucius Domitius Ahenobarbus enters the world in a humble town called Antium. This small town would be the birthplace of one of Rome's most notorious rulers, known to us today as Nero. By the age of 16, with the help of his powerful mother Agrippina, this young man named Lucius would ascend to power and become Emperor Nero. He was not just any emperor. He was a figure whose reign and legacy have been debated for centuries. His name is synonymous with grandeur, luxury, and excess. But before we delve into the controversies of his rule, let's explore the beginnings of Nero's most famous creation, his Golden Palace. Imagine a sprawling complex unlike anything Rome had seen before. A palace so opulent it was dubbed the Golden Palace of Nero. This grand structure would come to define not only Nero's reign, but also the excesses and controversies that followed him throughout his life. Before we begin, a small request. Most of the people listening tonight aren't subscribed. If this channel has ever helped you drift off, take a moment to subscribe. It's free. It helps this channel more than you'd think, and you can always change your mind later. And if you feel like it, leave a comment telling me where in the world you're listening from and what time it is where you are. I love reading them. One more thing before we begin. I'm also a co-founder of a sleep app, built to be the most affordable one out there. No ads, ever. Just sounds and stories made to help you sleep. It may not be released yet as this video goes up, but if you're watching a little later, it might be out by now. Just search for it, it should be easy to find. It works on iPhone, Android, and everything in between. Downloading it is the best way to support this channel. By the time he was born, the Roman Empire had already seen 4 emperors: Augustus, Tiberius, Caligula, and Claudius. Nero's mother, Agrippina the Younger, was a shrewd politician who would stop at nothing to secure her son's claim to the throne. Agrippina's influence and political maneuvering paved the way for Nero's ascension to power in 54 CE. Despite his young age, just 16 years old, Nero's rise to emperor was marked by intrigue and ambition that would come to define his reign. Under Agrippina's guidance, Nero learned the arts of politics and power from an early age. Agrippina's strategic marriages and alliances positioned Nero as a favoured heir, setting the stage for his eventual succession. Nero's rise to power was not just about political strategy, it also involved a complex web of familial relationships and alliances. The years leading up to Nero's accession were marked by both the grandeur and controversy that would characterise his reign. As Nero took the reins of power, he would come to define a new era in Roman history, one marked by both brilliance and infamy. As Nero ascended to power, his opulent lifestyle became a defining feature of the new era he ushered in, one marked by both grandeur and controversy. His reign was distinguished by extravagant spending, a trait that would come to characterize his entire rule. Under the Julio-Claudian dynasty, Nero's rule began, bringing with it a new standard of imperial extravagance. His passion for entertainment and self-indulgence knew no bounds, and this was reflected in his grandiose projects. One of the most notable examples of Nero's lavish spending is the construction of his infamous Golden Palace, a symbol of his opulence and excess. The palace was said to be adorned with gold leaf and precious gems, reflecting the grandeur that Nero sought to surround himself with. Its opulent design and extravagant materials made it a spectacle in Rome, embodying the imperial lifestyle that Nero so keenly promoted. The construction of such an extravagant residence was not without its critics, who saw it as a symbol of the emperor's disregard for the welfare of his people. Yet, despite the controversy, Nero's Golden Palace stands as a testament to the grandeur and excess that characterized his rule. The palace remains a tangible reminder of the opulent lifestyle that Nero embraced, shaping an era marked by both brilliance and infamy. In the heart of Rome, Nero's reign was marked by both extravagance and controversy. Nero's Golden Palace, with its grandeur and opulence, was a testament to his lavish lifestyle. Yet, Beneath this veneer of splendor, Nero was accused of tyrannical behavior. Nero's love for chariot races and acting in tragedies was well known. But his extravagant spending and tyrannical tendencies fueled criticism. This highlights a stark contrast between his name's modern use and the controversies of his reign. It sets the stage for exploring the conflicts and criticisms around his luxurious golden palace. Nero's fall is a tale as grand and tumultuous as his rise to power. The Golden Palace, a symbol of his extravagance and ambition, becomes the backdrop for a series of events that will ultimately lead him to his end. By 68 CE, Nero's reign has become increasingly tyrannical. His spending sprees have left Rome on the brink of financial ruin, and his policies have alienated both the Senate and the common people. Rumours spread that Nero is planning to raise taxes even further fueling discontent among Romans who are already struggling with economic hardship. In the face of growing unrest, Nero's Golden Palace begins to lose its luster. What was once seen as a marvel of wealth and power now feels like an insult to those living in poverty. The final straw comes when news reaches Rome that the city of Pompeii has been destroyed by a volcanic eruption. Nero's initial response is to seize private property and resources to fund relief efforts, but his actions are seen as too little, too late. The Senate turns against him, declaring him an enemy of the state. Nero, now a pariah in his own city, seeks refuge in the countryside. As the noose tightens around him, Nero makes a desperate attempt to rally support. He sends letters pleading for loyalty, but they fall on deaf ears. In June of 68 CE, with no allies left and the imperial guards closing in, Nero finds himself cornered in a garden near Rome. Realizing that capture is inevitable, he makes a fateful decision. Drawing a dagger from his robes, he plunges it into his own throat. The blow is swift and brutal, but it brings an end to the drama that has consumed Rome for over a decade. Nero's Golden Palace stands as a silent witness to his fall. In the aftermath, historians debate whether his reign was one of tyranny or misguided ambition. What remains undisputed is the grandeur and tragedy that surround his legacy. Built during the height of Nero's rule, this resplendent palace stood as a symbol of his wealth and power. Yet, when Nero met his tragic end in 68 CE, many wondered if Rome could survive without him. The Senate had declared him an enemy of the state before his death, but remarkably, Rome not only survived, but also continued to thrive. The Golden Palace, now a symbol of both his grandeur and his tyranny, remained standing as a historical artifact. The structure itself was not just an expression of imperial luxury, but also a nod to the Roman fascination with Greek architecture. Its design reflected Nero's love for the arts, particularly theatre and music. Visitors to Rome today can still glimpse remnants of this opulent dwelling, a stark reminder of Nero's enduring influence. The Golden Palace stands not only as a monument to his rule, but also as a mirror reflecting the complexities of ancient Roman society. Its very existence poses questions about power, wealth, and the lasting impact of a controversial figure on history. Despite the controversies surrounding his rule, Nero's palace serves as an unforgettable symbol of Rome's resilience. In this grandiose structure, we see the duality of Nero, the artist and the tyrant. It challenges us to ponder the enduring influence of controversial figures in history. The palace's design, with its elegant columns and spacious halls, embodies both Nero's love for the arts and his desire to project unparalleled power. Each element of the Golden Palace tells a story, not just of one man, but of an entire era in Rome's history. The enduring presence of Nero's Golden Palace serves as both a tribute to his grandeur and a testament to the indelible marks left by history's most controversial figures. Despite its controversial legacy, Nero's Golden Palace continues to exert a profound influence on modern culture, architecture, and art. One of the most enduring influences can be seen in the world of technology, where tools like Nero Platinum allow for the easy encryption and recovery of personal data. With features such as 256-bit encryption for data archives and digital signature protection for burned data, Nero Platinum offers a level of security that echoes the opulence and sophistication of Nero's original Golden Palace. Just as the Golden Palace was a testament to Nero's power and wealth, modern tools like Nero Platinum embody the advanced technology and safety measures valued in today's digital age. Moreover, Nero Platinum's ability to recover deleted data serves as a metaphorical parallel to the resilience and enduring presence of historical artifacts. Beyond technology, Nero's Golden Palace also inspires contemporary architecture and design. Luxurious accommodations today often feature grand dining areas that evoke the opulent halls of Nero's palace. These spaces are designed to create a sense of grandeur and elegance that mirror the splendor of Nero's Golden Palace. Artists too continue to draw inspiration from Nero's legacy, using it to craft modern interpretations that blend historical grandeur with contemporary aesthetics. Popular culture also bears the imprint of Nero's Golden Palace. Shows like Modern Family, available on platforms such as Netflix and Prime Video, explore themes of family dynamics and personal growth within the context of modern life. These themes resonate with audiences, reflecting a blend of classic values and contemporary issues that echo the complexity of Nero's reign. Today, visitors can explore the grandeur of Emperor Nero's luxurious Golden Palace, which has stood as a testament to his reign for centuries. The Domus Old Town Retreat. Cozy and central Bucharest is an excellent starting point, offering a fully equipped kitchen and easy access to the nearby Golden Palace. This elegant retreat provides all the amenities needed for a comfortable stay, while allowing visitors to step back in time and experience the opulence of Nero's era. As you walk through the halls, you can almost feel the echoes of Nero's grand feasts and his famous Extravagant. The palace serves as a reminder of the splendor and the infamy that defined his reign. Visitors can explore the intricate mosaics and frescoes that adorn the walls, each telling a story of Nero's ambition and his controversial rule. One can also imagine the political intrigues that unfolded within these walls, shaping the course of Roman history. The palace is not just a building, it's a living history lesson. As you leave the Golden Palace, take a moment to reflect on the complex legacy of Emperor Nero. His luxurious lifestyle and controversial reign continue to fascinate historians and visitors alike. Whether you're a history buff or simply looking for a unique experience, visiting the Golden Palace is an opportunity not to be missed. Step into the grandeur and controversy that defines one of Rome's most intriguing emperors. So why wait? Plan your visit today and immerse yourself in the rich history and opulent lifestyle of Emperor Nero's Golden Palace. Domus ex Animo, a spacious apartment within the heart of Bucharest, offers more than just comfort. It's close to the city centre, with the vibrant streets and historic landmarks within a short walk. Just a stone's throw away lies Stavropolios Monastery Church, a serene sanctuary that has stood the test of time. This monastery, with its intricate architecture and tranquil atmosphere, is a place of enduring mystery. While much of Rome's history has been meticulously documented, some parts remain shrouded in enigma. Despite extensive research, the exact location of Nero's Golden Palace remains uncertain. Some theories suggest it could be buried beneath modern-day Bucharest, while others propose it lies elsewhere. The enigma deepens when considering the reasons behind its construction and eventual demise. Was it simply a display of Nero's lavish lifestyle, or did it hold deeper political significance? Recent archaeological findings have only served to add more layers to this complex puzzle. As you stroll through the ancient streets of Bucharest, each step brings you closer to unraveling one of history's greatest enigmas. But for now, the Golden Palace of Nero remains an enduring mystery, waiting to be fully discovered. Beyond Nero's opulent Golden Palace, the concept of golden carries profound significance in various cultures and eras. In contemporary society, highly talented individuals are often referred to as television's golden boy. This term echoes the ancient Roman tradition of lauding exceptional figures with gold-related titles. The term golden boys extends far beyond entertainment, embodying the essence of potential and promise. golden opportunities, golden eras, even golden voices. Each phrase holds a unique resonance. But these terms are more than mere descriptions. They represent a deeper human fascination with the golden enigma. Throughout history, gold has been a symbol of wealth, power, and divinity. The allure of gold transcends eras and cultures, making it a universal language of value. To fully grasp the Golden Palace of Nero and its cultural significance, we must understand this enduring appeal. It's not just a story of opulence, but a reflection of human aspiration and the eternal quest for greatness. As we delve deeper into Nero's Golden Palace, we begin to see it not just as a monument of history, but as a beacon of human potential. The golden enigma that surrounds Nero's palace is thus a part of a much larger narrative, one that echoes through time and touches the lives of exceptional figures today. As we delve deeper into the enigmatic world of Emperor Nero, one aspect of his legacy continues to captivate the modern imagination: his opulent golden palace. A golden statue is a testament to this enduring allure. Made from, or largely consisting of gold, these statues epitomize luxury and wealth. Golden means more than just a color. It signifies something bright, metallic, or lustrous like gold itself. Something golden can be made of gold, such as golden earrings. The color golden is described as the color of gold. This connection to the precious metal imbues it with a sense of value and prestige. Even today, when we speak of someone having a golden opportunities or being a golden child, we are invoking the same sense of value and excellence that Nero's Golden Palace did. This enduring allure and fascination with golden palaces underscore their timeless significance in modern culture. Built as a testament to his opulence, Nero's palace was designed with a single purpose in mind: to demonstrate the eternal splendor of his reign. The very name, Golden Palace, reflects its luxurious nature, crafted from materials that shimmered under the Roman sun. Within this golden sanctuary, Nero held extravagant feasts and lavish performances, each one more opulent than the last. Even centuries after his reign, echoes of Nero's golden days can still be found in modern-day Rome. This small touch of modern convenience echoes the grandeur and luxury that Nero once cultivated in his golden palace, albeit on a more modest scale. In this way, the spirit of Nero's eternal splendor lives on, a testament to both the beauty of his reign and the enduring legacy he left behind. As we appreciate these modern amenities, we can't help but marvel at the grandeur that once was, and still is, part of Rome's illustrious history. Beyond the modern amenities we now enjoy, there exists a grandeur that transcends time. Among the architectural marvels of ancient Rome, Emperor Nero's Golden Palace stands out as a testament to his extravagance and vision. The design of Nero's palace was inspired by the grandeur of ancient Greek architecture. Key architectural innovations included the use of concrete, which allowed for vast halls and intricate vaulted ceilings. The palace featured extravagant gold-plated walls and opulent mosaics that left visitors in awe. When compared to other architectural marvels of the era, Nero's palace was unparalleled in its opulence. Though many of these marvels have crumbled over time, the legacy of Nero's Golden Palace endures. Despite its controversial history and the tumultuous reign of Nero himself, the palace's grandeur cannot be denied. As we stand in awe of these architectural marvels, we can't help but marvel at the ingenuity and craftsmanship that went into creating them. The enduring significance of Nero's palace lies not just in its splendor, but also in the stories it tells of a time long past. Within the walls of Nero's Golden Palace, a wealth of artistic treasures reveals the grandeur and controversies of his reign. The palace was not merely a residence, but a showcase of the emperor's patronage and cultural ambitions. Among the notable artworks were intricate mosaics adorning the floors and walls. These mosaics often depicted scenes from Greek mythology, reflecting Nero's appreciation for classical culture. Gilded statues of gods and heroes stood as sentinels throughout the palace's halls. The sculptures were a testament to Nero's love for opulence and his desire to align himself with the divine. The influence of Greek art was particularly strong, but Nero also commissioned works that echoed the grandeur of Roman art. These artistic treasures were not merely decorative. They embodied Nero's aspirations to create an empire of both cultural and political magnitude. For example, the colossal statue of Apollo that stood in Nero's palace was a symbolic connection to Rome's divine right to rule. Through these artworks, Nero sought to legitimize his reign and associate it with the glory of Rome's past. The cultural impact of these treasures extended beyond the palace walls, shaping public perception and reinforcing Nero's image as a patron of the arts. Even in his controversial acts, such as his extravagant expenditures on personal luxuries, Nero's patronage of the arts left an enduring mark. These artistic treasures revealed a rich cultural heritage and artistic patronage that characterized Nero's rule. As the sun sets over ancient Rome, a city steeped in history and grandeur, we find ourselves in the year 64 CE. The city pulsates with energy and political intrigue, for this is the era of Emperor Nero, whose reign has already begun to carve out a distinct mark on the empire. The Roman Empire under Nero is marked by both opulence and tension. While his predecessors had built the foundation of a vast empire, Nero's rule is defined by extravagance and theatricality. Nero's extravagant spending is not merely a display of wealth, it's a deliberate strategy to consolidate power and project an image of prosperity. Amidst this political backdrop, the construction of Nero's Golden Palace begins. Nero envisions the palace not just as a residence, but as a symbol of Rome's resurgence and his own imperial might. The Golden Palace is designed to be an architectural marvel, a testament to Roman engineering and artistry. As the palace rises from the ground, it becomes clear that this is no ordinary building. It's a statement piece in a grand tableau of imperial power. Nero's vision for Rome is one of unparalleled splendor and cultural achievement. The Golden Palace, with its golden hues and lavish decor, serves as the literal and metaphorical heart of this vision. With its grandeur and opulence, the palace not only reflects but amplifies the glory of Rome under Nero. However, this grandeur comes at a cost. The economic strain of such ambitious projects is felt across the empire. Nero's lavish spending on his palace and other grand ventures creates economic pressure that will ultimately have significant political implications. As we continue to explore the historical context of Nero's Golden Palace, we begin to see how this magnificent structure fits into a broader narrative of power, prestige, and the challenges that come with them. And so, within this rich historical tapestry, we can better understand the grandeur and controversies surrounding Emperor Nero's luxurious Golden Palace that has endured through time. The myths and legends surrounding Nero's Golden Palace have captivated the imagination for centuries. The luxurious abode, known as the Domus Aurea or Golden House, has become a symbol of Nero's extravagance and tyranny. One popular myth claims that Nero built the palace to celebrate his victory over a great fire that ravaged Rome. However, this story is likely an inversion of reality. It was Nero himself who ordered the destruction of much of Rome to make way for his grandiose vision. The myth of the fire's origin highlights how legends often twist historical facts to fit a narrative that suits contemporary perceptions. Another enduring tale is the Fountain of Eternal Youth. This fable suggests that Nero had a magical spring installed in his palace, from which he and his guests could drink to maintain their youthful vigor. This story likely arose from Nero's own obsession with maintaining his youthful appearance and vitality. The legend of the fountain underscores Nero's personal insecurities and his desire to defy the natural process of aging. In literature and art, references to Nero's palace abound. Dante Alighieri's Divine Comedies describes a lavish golden city that bears striking similarities to the Domus Aurea. The palace's opulence and symbolism have made it a potent cultural touchstone, echoing through centuries of storytelling. These myths and legends add a layer of intrigue to the enduring mystery of Nero's Golden Palace. The legend of Nero's Golden Palace doesn't merely capture the imagination with tales of opulence and intrigue. It also showcases some of the most extraordinary engineering feats of its time. To truly appreciate the grandeur and controversy surrounding this iconic structure, we must delve into the architectural innovations that made Nero's palace unique. One of the most remarkable aspects of the palace is its dome technology. Constructed from a combination of brick and concrete, these domes were not only visually impressive, but also structurally sound. The domes provided vast interior spaces that were both functional and aesthetically pleasing. This advanced construction method allowed for the creation of expansive rooms without the need for heavy supporting columns. Equally impressive were the palace's aqueduct systems. Nero ensured that his residents were supplied with an abundance of fresh water through an intricate network of aqueducts. These aqueducts, which drew water from distant sources, were a marvel of Roman engineering. They ensured that the palace's fountains and baths could be enjoyed by Nero and his guests without interruption. But perhaps the most innovative feature of all was the palace's advanced heating mechanisms known as hypocausts. These systems involved a network of underfloor ducts that carried hot air throughout the building. The warm air was generated by furnaces located beneath the floors and distributed through these ducts to heat various rooms. This sophisticated heating method ensured comfort in even the coldest Roman winters. Imagine living in a palace where you could enjoy warm baths and heated floors without the need for traditional fires or braziers. These engineering feats not only contributed to the palace's grandeur, but also ensured its enduring legacy. The dome technology, aqueduct systems, and hypocauste mechanisms were all ahead of their time, reflecting Nero's desire for luxury and innovation. The Golden Palace was not just a symbol of wealth and power, but also a testament to the engineering prowess of ancient Rome. So, as we marvel at Nero's Golden Palace and the controversies that surround it, let us not forget the incredible engineering feats that brought this magnificent structure to life. Beyond the grandeur of Nero's Golden Palace lies another testament to his taste for luxury and beauty: the intricate gardens that complemented this magnificent structure. These gardens were not merely an afterthought, but a carefully crafted extension of Nero's vision, showcasing his eye for landscape design. The layout of these gardens was meticulously planned to create an oasis of serenity and beauty within the heart of Rome. Exotic plants from distant lands were cultivated here, offering a glimpse into the far-reaching power and influence of the Roman Empire. Water features played a central role in Nero's garden design, with elaborate fountains and reflecting pools that not only added aesthetic appeal, but also served practical purposes such as irrigation. Among the most notable water features were the Nymphaeum, grand structures dedicated to the nymphs of Roman mythology. These buildings housed large pools and cascading waters, creating a sense of divine presence within the garden. Statues and sculptures were another hallmark of Nero's gardens. These works of art were often carved from rare and expensive materials like marble or bronze, depicting mythological figures, gods, and heroes. Each statue was carefully placed to create a dialogue with the surrounding landscape, inviting visitors to explore the gardens as if they were wandering through a living gallery of Roman art and culture. The gardens also featured intricate mosaics and murals that adorned the walls and pathways, further enhancing their aesthetic appeal. These artworks often depicted scenes from nature or mythological tales, adding layers of visual storytelling to the garden experience. And so, the Golden Palace of Nero was not just an architectural marvel, but a complete artistic vision that embraced both the grandeur within its walls and the serene beauty that surrounded it. But who were the masterful artisans and craftsmen behind this grand vision? Nero's Golden Palace was not merely a product of architectural prowess, it required a symphony of skilled hands to bring his opulent dream to life. Crafted by expert mosaicists, these were not mere decorations, but artistic masterpieces in their own right. Each tiny tile, known as a tessera, was meticulously placed by hand to create breathtaking scenes of mythical creatures, exotic landscapes, and elegant patterns. Imagine the patience required to arrange thousands upon thousands of these tiny pieces into coherent images. The precision and artistry were nothing short of extraordinary. But mosaics were just one part of the palace's splendor. The walls also featured sculptures that seemed to come alive under the touch of skilled hands. Sculptors of incredible talent carved these statues from a variety of materials: marble, bronze, and even precious stones, each one a testament to Roman craftsmanship. Their work did not stop at mere carving. They also applied intricate details and finishes that gave each sculpture a unique character and a sense of realism. To achieve this level of detail, the sculptors employed sophisticated techniques passed down through generations of artisans. However, it was the goldsmiths who truly brought Nero's vision to its golden zenith. Gold was not just a material for them, it was an art form in itself. They crafted exquisite golden ornaments that adorned the palace's walls and ceilings, from elaborate decorative panels to intricate statuettes of gods and goddesses. Each piece was a marvel of precision and design, reflecting the goldsmiths' deep understanding of their medium and unparalleled skill. The palace's grandeur was not just a reflection of Nero's ambition, but also the collective mastery of these artisans and craftsmen. Their dedication and expertise have ensured that Nero's Golden Palace endures not only as a symbol of imperial might, but also as a testament to the incredible human effort and artistry that brought it to life. While the physical presence of Nero's Golden Palace may have faded with time, its grandeur and controversy continue to captivate artists and writers across centuries. In literature, the palace has served as a symbol of Nero's excess and decadence. For instance, the poem Nero Rediscovered by Giacomo Leopardi presents a bleak image of the palace, reflecting the poet's scorn for the emperor's opulence. Similarly, Robert Graves' historical novel, Claudius paints a vivid picture of the palace, depicting it as a monument to Nero's self-indulgence and his disregard for Rome's citizens. In the visual arts, the palace has been a subject of fascination as well. Painters have sought to capture its splendor and the drama surrounding Nero's reign. For example, Lawrence Alma Tadema's The Colosseum and Jean-Léon Gérôme's Nero Watching Rome. Both depict the palace as a backdrop to the chaos and destruction that marked Nero's rule. These works serve not only as historical records, but also as commentaries on the moral decay they perceive in Nero's court. Even in modern times, the palace continues to inspire creative expressions. In the novel Golden by Harry Styles, the grandeur of the palace serves as a metaphor for the fleeting nature of power and glory. While Nero's reign is infamous for its excesses and controversies, his legacy also includes the technological innovations that contributed to the enduring grandeur of his Golden Palace. One of the most notable features of Nero's palace was its extensive use of concrete, known as opus caementicium. This innovative building material allowed for larger and more intricate structures. By combining volcanic ash with lime and water, Romans were able to create a strong and durable concrete that could be poured into molds. This method was particularly useful for constructing large-scale projects like Nero's palace. Another remarkable innovation in the palace's design was the use of hydraulics to create spectacular water features. These advanced water systems allowed for fountains and pools that could be filled with water from distant aqueducts. These water features not only served as a symbol of wealth and power, but also contributed to the palace's aesthetic appeal, creating beautiful displays of flowing water that could be enjoyed by visitors. The use of glass mosaics in Nero's palace was another groundbreaking technological innovation. These colourful and intricate designs were made possible by the Romans' advanced knowledge of glassmaking. Glass tesserae, or small pieces, were used to create complex images and patterns that adorned the walls and floors of the palace. These mosaics required meticulous craftsmanship and showcased the Romans' artistic prowess. The combination of concrete, hydraulics, and glass mosaics allowed for the construction of a palace that was not only grand, but also technologically advanced. These innovations ensured that Nero's Golden Palace could withstand the test of time. Thus, Nero's palace was more than just a symbol of wealth. It represented a pinnacle of technological achievement that has contributed to its lasting significance. Though Nero's palace is remembered for its opulence, the true legacy lies in how it shaped Roman culture and beyond. The Domus Aurea, as it was known, was more than just a symbol of wealth. It served as an artistic trendsetter that influenced societal dynamics and architectural styles in Rome and other empires. The palace's golden walls and grandeur sparked a new era of architectural design, where luxury became the standard rather than an exception. This shift inspired subsequent rulers to build similarly extravagant residences, aiming to outdo each other in grandeur. One notable example is the Palace of Versailles in France, which was constructed centuries later with a similar ambition for opulence and excess. The French palace, like Nero's Domus Aurea, served as a symbol of power and wealth that influenced its time period significantly. Beyond architecture, the Golden Palace also played a role in shaping artistic trends. The use of gold leaf in art and design became increasingly popular during and after Nero's reign. This trend is evident in many Roman mosaics and sculptures that feature intricate gold details. The artistic influence of the Domus Aurea can still be seen today in modern art and design, where golden hues are often used to evoke luxury and sophistication. This aesthetic continues to carry the same allure that Nero's palace once held. Moreover, the societal dynamics of Rome were greatly impacted by the palace. The lavish lifestyle it represented contributed to a widening gap between the rich and poor, with commoners often struggling while the elite indulged in opulence. This divide ultimately led to social unrest and political instability, highlighting the dual nature of Nero's legacy. While his palace stands as a testament to artistic and architectural brilliance, it also serves as a reminder of the societal challenges that can arise from excessive wealth and power. In essence, Nero's Golden Palace left an indelible mark on culture and society, shaping artistic trends, social dynamics, and architectural styles that have endured through time. Its legacy serves as a complex reminder of both the glory and pitfalls of imperial ambition. Among his most famous works is the Golden Palace, a monumental structure designed to showcase his wealth and power. This luxurious palace was adorned with countless treasures that epitomized Roman opulence. The most prominent of these was the Colossus of Nero, a giant statue that stood at the entrance to the palace. This golden statue was over 35 meters tall and depicted Nero himself as a sun god. The palace also featured numerous golden statues, precious gems, and other luxurious items designed to awe visitors. Unfortunately, many of these treasures have been lost to history. Some believe that the Colossus of Nero was toppled and melted down during the Great Fire of Rome in 64 CE, with the gold being used to fund rebuilding efforts. Other theories suggest that it was dismantled after Nero's death as a symbolic act against his tyranny. Despite these losses, efforts have been made to recover and preserve what remains of Nero's Golden Palace. Archaeologists continue to uncover fragments of the palace, providing valuable insights into its former glory. The lost treasures serve as a poignant reminder of the grandeur that once was and the controversies surrounding Emperor Nero's reign. While much has been destroyed or scattered, what has been preserved gives us a glimpse into the opulence of ancient Rome and the enduring legacy of its emperors. When we think of the enduring legacy of ancient Rome, few architectural feats stand out as prominently as Nero's Golden Palace. Built to showcase his opulence and power, it left an indelible mark on Roman architecture. The palace's grandeur lay not just in its golden hues, but also in its innovative design elements that would become staples of future architectural styles. For instance, the use of domes and vaulted ceilings, once a marvel, became commonplace in subsequent structures like the Baths of Diocletian and the Pantheon. The vast open spaces, ornate decorations, and luxurious materials seen in Nero's palace were adopted and evolved by later Roman architects. The Baths of Diocletian, for example, feature massive open halls and intricate mosaics that echo the grandeur of Nero's Golden Palace. The Pantheon, another masterpiece inspired by Nero's palace, boasts a grand dome that is a marvel in itself, showcasing the architectural prowess that Nero had introduced to Rome. The influence of Nero's palace extends beyond Rome. Architectural elements from the palace can be seen in grand buildings across the empire, demonstrating how its design set a standard for future architectural achievements. While much of Nero's palace has been lost to time, the ideas and techniques it introduced have endured, shaping the architectural landscape of the Roman world and beyond. This legacy underscores not only the grandeur of his reign, but also his significant contribution to the evolution of architecture. As we look at these magnificent structures, we see more than just buildings. We see the enduring architectural legacy of Nero's Golden Palace, a testament to the opulence and innovation that defined his reign. Each dome, each ornate decoration tells a story of an emperor who sought to immortalize his rule through architectural grandeur. And in doing so, he has left us with a tangible piece of history that continues to inspire and awe. This palace set the standard for future architectural achievements, solidifying its historical importance not just as a symbol of imperial power, but also as a beacon of innovative design that continues to resonate across centuries. In the heart of Rome, amidst a landscape of ancient ruins and modern marvels, stands an enduring testament to imperial grandeur, Nero's Golden Palace. This architectural vision, conceived by one of history's most controversial figures, continues to captivate and inspire. The palace was not just a residence but a statement of power and ambition. Its innovative design pushed the boundaries of Roman architecture, employing cutting-edge technologies that would leave a lasting impact on subsequent generations. One of the most striking features of Nero's Golden Palace was its use of advanced dome technology. The Romans were pioneers in this field, and Nero's palace showcased their expertise with massive domes that soared overhead, creating an awe-inspiring sense of space and grandeur. These domes weren't mere decorative elements, they served a practical purpose as well. By allowing light to stream in from above, they illuminated the interior spaces without the need for numerous windows, creating a luminous atmosphere that was both visually stunning and functional. The innovative materials used in Nero's palace were another hallmark of its architectural vision. Gold leaf was liberally applied to decorative elements throughout the structure, reflecting light in a dazzling display that must have been breathtaking under the Roman sun. But it wasn't just about gold. Nero also utilized marble and other precious materials, combining them with intricate craftsmanship to create a truly opulent environment. This was not merely an indulgence of wealth, but a deliberate projection of imperial might. The palace's design also demonstrated a deep understanding of light and its psychological effects. Natural light filtered through the windows and domes, creating a play of shadows that added depth and drama to the interior spaces. By day, the interiors would have shimmered with a warm golden glow, while at night, the reflection of candlelight off polished surfaces must have created an enchanting ambience. This masterful manipulation of light transformed the palace into a living, breathing work of art. Nero's architectural vision was not limited to just the palace itself, it extended to the surrounding gardens and landscapes. These were meticulously designed to complement and enhance the majesty of the main structure, creating a harmonious ensemble that must have been truly awe-inspiring. The architectural innovations of Nero's Golden Palace had far-reaching implications. They set new standards for Roman architecture and influenced subsequent generations of builders and designers, ensuring that the legacy of this remarkable structure lives on. Today, the remnants of Nero's Golden Palace stand as a testament to his architectural vision. While much has been lost to time, the enduring beauty and ingenuity of this monument serve as a reminder of the extraordinary heights Roman engineering could reach. The palace not only reflected Nero's personal grandeur, but also the broader aspirations and accomplishments of the Roman Empire at its zenith. It is a poignant symbol of a civilization that pushed boundaries in every sphere, including architecture. And so, amidst the ruins and monuments of Rome, Nero's Golden Palace stands as an enduring tribute to architectural innovation and imperial ambition. Its story serves as a powerful reminder that even in the tumultuous life of one of history's most notorious figures, there were moments of true greatness. Amidst the grandeur and controversy of Emperor Nero's reign, one aspect of his legacy stands out: his luxurious Golden Palace. This opulent residence, a testament to both his wealth and his penchant for extravagance, showcases an intriguing blend of cultures. Among its most striking features are the Hellenistic elements that contribute significantly to its grandeur. At the heart of this fusion lies the statues that adorned his palace. These sculptures were not merely decorative pieces, but echoes of classical Greek artistry. They reflected the ideals and techniques of ancient Greece, bringing a touch of Athens to Rome. The mosaics that graced the floors and walls were another prominent feature inspired by Greek artistry. Intricate and vibrant, these mosaics depicted mythological scenes and heroic figures. But it was the architectural style that truly showcased the Greek influence. The Corinthian order, with its intricate floral capitals, and the Ionic order, known for its simplicity and elegance, were both prominently featured in Nero's palace. These elements not only added to the aesthetic beauty of the palace, but also symbolized the fusion of Roman and Greek cultures that Nero sought to achieve. Each piece told a story not just of artistic brilliance, but also of political and cultural significance. The palace, despite its controversies, remains a fascinating chapter in the history of Roman architecture. And so, within the walls of Nero's grand residence, one can still glimpse the enduring influence of Greek art and architecture, a testament to how the cultural legacies of the past continue to shape the grandeur and controversies of our present. Within the grand walls of Nero's golden palace, life was a tapestry of opulence and indulgence. The luxurious chambers echoed with the sounds of feasts and entertainments, carefully orchestrated to reflect the emperor's tastes. The emperor's love for music was legendary. Nero would often host elaborate concerts within the palace halls, with musicians from across the empire performing his favourite pieces on lyres and other instruments. Feasts were another highlight of life within the palace walls. The kitchens would prepare sumptuous meals, featuring delicacies such as roasted peacocks served with their colourful plumage intact. Guests would gather in the grand dining hall, adorned with golden mosaics and luxurious tapestries. The meals were not just about sustenance, but also about the spectacle they created. Entertainments included chariot races on miniature tracks within the palace gardens, where guests would place bets and cheer for their favourites. Nero himself was known to participate in these events, often acting out dramatic scenes or performing his own compositions, much to the delight of his courtiers. The palace also served as a stage for various theatrical performances, with plays staged in the Grand Theatre. These performances were not just for entertainment, but also to glorify Nero's reign. In between these events, courtiers would retreat to the luxurious baths and relaxation rooms designed to offer respite from the day's festivities. The private quarters of Nero were a sanctuary of luxury, with golden decorations and lavish furnishings that reflected his taste for grandeur. Here, he would often retire to compose music or practice his lyre playing, surrounded by the trappings of his power. Beyond the trappings of power, the grandeur of Nero's golden palace also conceals a story of environmental impact. The construction of such an opulent residence required significant changes to the landscape around Rome. Large tracts of land had to be cleared, altering local ecosystems and displacing wildlife. Moreover, the extravagant water features planned for the palace demanded a substantial amount of water. Diverting streams and wells to supply these features would have put considerable strain on local water resources. The sourcing of materials for the palace was no less demanding. Gold, in particular, required extensive mining operations, often in remote regions. These mines would have had their own environmental consequences, including deforestation and soil erosion. Transporting these materials to Rome further compounded the environmental footprint. The scale of Nero's projects presented practical challenges that had to be solved creatively. Engineers and architects would have needed to develop efficient water management systems to sustain the palace's water features. Similarly, innovative techniques would have been employed to minimize waste and optimize the use of valuable resources. Despite the grandeur, the palace's construction highlighted both the practical challenges and the ingenious solutions of ancient Rome. As Nero's reign progressed, the Roman Empire saw unprecedented architectural endeavors. Among his most notable projects was the construction of a lavish golden palace. Built to reflect his grandeur and power, this palace served as a powerful tool for Nero's political propaganda. the opulence of the palace was not just a display of wealth, but a deliberate statement against the Roman Senate. By flaunting his extravagance, Nero aimed to assert dominance over those who sought to limit his authority. The Roman populace, however, had a mixed reaction to the construction of such an opulent residence. While some admired it as a symbol of Rome's prosperity, others saw it as a wasteful extravagance. Ultimately, the palace stood as a testament to Nero's ambition and his attempt to solidify his power. It served as a bold declaration of his vision for an empire under his sole command. The construction of the Domus Aurea was a monumental task that required an enormous amount of resources. Estimates suggest that the cost of building the palace alone could have been staggering, not to mention the additional expenses for landscaping and furnishings. Nero's funding sources were varied and often controversial. He is known to have relied on public funds as well as private donations from wealthy patrons. However, the sheer scale of his building projects placed a significant strain on Rome's financial resources. Rumours persist about potential financial mismanagement and corruption surrounding the project. Some historians suggest that Nero may have embezzled funds meant for other public works to finance his palace. The economic strain was felt not just by the elite, but also by the common people of Rome. Nero's lavish spending on personal projects diverted resources that could have been used to improve public infrastructure and services. Yet, despite the controversies and economic strain, the Domus Aurea stands as a testament to Nero's ambition and vision for Rome. It underscores the complex interplay between personal extravagance and the broader economic landscape of the empire. Today, as we stand in the ruins of what was once a golden palace, we are reminded of both the grandeur and the controversy that surrounded Nero's reign. The economic implications of constructing such an opulent palace serve as a stark reminder of the power dynamics at play in ancient Rome. And so, the story of Nero's Golden Palace continues to captivate and provoke thought about the intricate balance between personal ambition and public responsibility. The grandeur and controversies surrounding Emperor Nero's luxurious Golden Palace have endured through time, leaving a lasting imprint on various forms of cultural expression. Ancient Roman authors like Suetonius and Tacitus penned vivid accounts of Nero's opulent palace, emphasizing its grandeur and excess. Suetonius described it as a golden house, while Tacitus noted that the palace was designed to outshine everything else in Rome. These literary references helped shape the cultural resonance of Nero's palace, painting a picture of a ruler who prioritized personal luxury over public responsibility. Artistic representations of the palace in Roman art and beyond further cemented its place in cultural memory. Although no images of the original palace survive, later artists have depicted Nero's golden house as a symbol of decadence and opulence. One notable example is the 16th century painting, The Fire of Rome, by Peter Paul Rubens, which depicts Nero fiddling while Rome burns, a visual representation that has become synonymous with his reign. This painting and others like it serve as reminders of the enduring influence of Nero's golden house on artistic interpretations of his legacy. The palace also influenced architectural trends, inspiring grandiose designs that sought to emulate its grandeur. Throughout the centuries, the concept of a golden palace has been revisited in various forms, from palatial residences to ornate buildings intended to impress and awe. The cultural narratives surrounding Nero's golden house continue to captivate, underscoring its enduring significance in the collective imagination. To truly grasp the grandeur of Nero's golden house, we must delve into the materials he used to create this opulent palace. Gold was a central element, both literally and symbolically. Nero employed it lavishly in his palace, reflecting the wealth and power of his reign. Marble, too, was a material of choice for Nero's architects. They imported rare marbles from far-flung regions such as Greece and Asia Minor. The advanced techniques used to apply these materials showcase the innovative technology of the time. Nero's architects employed intricate mosaics and murals, creating breathtaking scenes that have stood the test of time. Rare woods were also incorporated into the design, sourced from exotic locations to add a touch of luxury to the palace's interior. The grandeur and innovation displayed in Nero's Golden House are a testament to the sophisticated craftsmanship and technological prowess of the era. Though controversial in his actions and legacy, Nero's use of these materials in his palace has left an enduring mark on Roman history. The opulent design elements of the Golden House continue to captivate and remind us of the technological advancements and artistic prowess of ancient Rome. Beyond the technological marvels and artistic brilliance of Nero's Golden House lies a rich tapestry of symbolism woven into its design elements, each reflecting his aspirations and power. The golden adornments throughout the palace were not merely decorative, they served as potent symbols of Nero's divine right to rule and his connection to the sun god Apollo. In Roman culture, gold was often associated with the gods and their attributes. By surrounding himself with golden splendor, Nero aimed to cultivate an aura of divinity. The opulent decorations extended beyond just the color gold. The palace featured intricate mosaics and lavish furniture that further emphasized Nero's wealth and status. These design choices were not simply a display of vanity, but a calculated effort to solidify his grip on power. The Golden House became a tangible expression of Nero's ambition and his desire to be seen as a god among men. The palace's grandeur was also intended to inspire awe in both his subjects and visiting dignitaries, reinforcing Nero's position as the ultimate authority. The palace thus stands as a symbol, not just of Nero's power, but also of the complex and often fraught nature of Roman politics during his time. Today, the remnants of the Golden House serve as a poignant reminder of both Nero's grandiose vision and the intricate web of power dynamics that shaped ancient Rome. By examining the design elements of the Golden House, we gain insights into Nero's aspirations and the political and cultural significance they carried in his time. The grandeur of Nero's Golden Palace extends far beyond its ornate walls, shaping the urban landscape and architectural trends of ancient Rome. Rome, at the height of Nero's reign, was a city teeming with innovation and aspiration, where every imperial edict held the power to transform both public spaces and residential areas. The palace's opulence also influenced the design of public spaces. Nero's architects incorporated wide avenues and monumental entrances to accommodate grand processions and spectacles. These changes in urban planning didn't just serve Nero's personal glory, but also contributed to the city's aesthetic and functional development. Intriguingly, the palace's design incorporated elements from Greek architecture, blending classical ideals with Roman ambition. This blend of styles created a unique harmony that became increasingly popular in the city's subsequent constructions. Nero's palace wasn't just a residence, but an architectural statement that reshaped Rome's urban fabric for generations to come. Even after Nero's fall, the influence of his Golden Palace persisted, with future emperors and architects seeking to replicate its grandeur and innovation. Thus, Nero's Golden Palace stands as a monument, not just to his reign, but also to the evolution of Rome's urban landscape and architectural heritage. Its grandeur serves as a reminder that the choices of one emperor can echo through centuries, shaping the city's future in ways both grand and profound. Nero's Golden Palace, known as the Domus Aurea, was more than just a luxurious residence. It stood as a testament to his reign's grandeur and excess. His lavish spending had significant societal implications. The palace's construction required vast resources, leading to increased taxes and a shift in wealth distribution. The public perception of the Golden Palace was mixed. While some admired its grandeur, many viewed it as a symbol of Nero's tyranny and self-indulgence. Nero hosted numerous extravagant events within the palace walls. These gatherings further solidified his image as a ruler who prioritized pleasure over governance. This extravagance created a rift between the imperial court and the general populace, who struggled with increased tax burdens. The luxurious lifestyle of the elite clashed starkly with the hardships faced by ordinary Romans. The Domus Aurea's legacy endures, serving as a reminder that even centuries later, the choices of an emperor can reverberate deeply through society, shaping its future in profound and lasting ways. The Domus Aurea, or Golden House, was a symbol of Nero's extravagance and his desire to create an architectural marvel that would stand the test of time. Trade routes from the East brought with them not just goods, but also ideas and artistic techniques that were eagerly adopted by Roman artisans. These mosaics were not just decorative, they offered a glimpse into the cultural exchange between Rome and the East. Exotic materials like rare woods and precious stones were imported from distant lands to be used in the palace's construction. The frescoes that covered the ceilings were another example of Eastern influence, with their vibrant colours and intricate patterns. Nero's choice to incorporate these elements into his palace not only showcased his wealth, but also highlighted the rich cultural tapestry that was being woven into Roman life. Through these Eastern design features, Nero's Golden Palace became more than just a residence. It was a fusion of diverse cultural influences that further emphasized its grandeur and historical significance. During the medieval era, Rome's once great buildings fell into disrepair. Many were stripped of their marble and other valuable materials. Nero's Golden Palace was not spared from this fate. However, the palace's golden facade proved to be a challenging target for looters. The resilient material, though valuable, was difficult to remove without causing damage. It wasn't until the Renaissance that serious efforts began to restore Nero's Golden Palace. Artists and architects of the time were captivated by the grandeur of classical Rome and saw the palace as a symbol of its past glory. Using advanced techniques of their era, they began to painstakingly reconstruct parts of the palace that had been damaged or lost. This marked the beginning of a long and arduous process of restoration that continues to this day. Modern archaeologists face even greater challenges in preserving Nero's Golden Palace. Techniques have advanced, but the sheer age of the structure presents unique obstacles. Preservation techniques like chemical consolidants and protective coatings are employed to safeguard the remaining golden facades from further degradation caused by weathering and pollution. Yet, even with these sophisticated methods, maintaining the palace's original splendor requires constant vigilance. Archaeologists must also contend with the delicate balance between preserving historical integrity and making the site accessible to visitors. The ongoing restoration efforts at Nero's Golden Palace serve as a testament to humanity's dedication to preserving its cultural heritage. Through meticulous work and innovative techniques, the grandeur of this historic site is maintained for future generations to appreciate. Despite the many hurdles faced over centuries, the palace stands as a symbol of both Rome's past glory and our collective commitment to preserving its historical significance for the future. Beyond its physical structure, Nero's Golden Palace left an indelible mark on Roman society and politics. The construction of the palace was a monumental undertaking that required significant resources and manpower. This project not only showcased Nero's opulence, but also strained Rome's economy. The sheer scale of the palace, with its golden walls and lavish decorations, was intended to inspire awe and reinforce Nero's power. It served as a symbol of Rome's wealth and might. However, the grandeur came at a cost. The extravagant expenditure on the palace drew criticism from various groups within Roman society who saw it as a misuse of public funds. Some senators and influential citizens resisted Nero's lavish projects, fearing that the excessive spending would weaken Rome's stability. The Senate often struggled to maintain control over Nero's ambitious plans. Despite this resistance, many common Romans were captivated by the splendor of the palace. It became a tourist attraction and a source of pride for the city. These events further solidified Nero's grip on power, as he was able to forge alliances and neutralize opposition within the opulent surroundings of his palace. The maintenance of such a grand structure required continuous funds, leading to further tax increases that exacerbated social tensions. The palace's influence extended beyond its physical presence. It became a metaphor for Nero's rule, extravagant and ostentatious, mirroring the excesses of his reign. In many ways, the palace encapsulated the duality of Nero's legacy. While it stands as a testament to Rome's architectural prowess, it also represents the extravagance that ultimately contributed to the empire's decline. Throughout history, the palace has continued to fascinate and inspire debate, serving as a reminder of both Rome's grandeur and the risks of unchecked power.